What's going on, guys? Dan Watson here with ViralStacking.com. In this video, I want to talk about an altcoin and cryptocurrency other than Bitcoin that is I guess you could say the house coin of Crypto.com. This cryptocurrency, this coin is called Cronos, or CRO for short. It is the core coin of the Crypto.com exchange. CRO is meant to complement the ecosystem by allowing individuals to opt into a variety of different tiers of benefits within the Crypto.com ecosystem. CRO will eventually live on its own dedicated blockchain, but for the time being, CRO is an ERC20 token on the Ethereum blockchain. Crypto.com is known for incremental and consistent progress, much like Binance, so we expect to see a very similar growth pattern to the Binance coin BNB. By the way, I took this article from over at CryptoVantage.com. If you'd like to look at the original article, you can look at it there. Otherwise, we will discuss the article at the end. Crypto.com has an overarching goal of fueling and accelerating mass adoption by creating a seamless cryptocurrency experience. Their complete offering includes buying and selling with government money, trading, exchanging, a Visa debit card, lending, borrowing, automated trading, and non-custodial wallet. The rest of this review will be focused solely on CRO and its viability as a cryptocurrency. So we won't be talking a whole lot about the exchange itself of Crypto.com, but instead the actual coin, Cronos. Alright, so general overview. There's a few pros and cons, as there is with anything. Pros are high APY interest for staking on exchange, discounts on exchange fees, opt-in to syndicate event where various cryptocurrencies can be bought at 50% off, and holding a certain number of CRO offers perks like higher interest rates for staking. Now on to the cons. High APY for staking has people questioning the business model, and the coin has little use case outside of the Crypto.com ecosystem. The best exchange for buying CRO is definitely going to be Crypto.com, as you might have guessed, but there is actually at least a couple different ways that I acquire it and accumulate it and stack it for absolutely free, and I suggest you do the same, but we'll talk about those a little bit later in the video. So one more little bit about Crypto.com exchange before we move on to the coin itself. Crypto.com is a one-stop shop for crypto with built-in exchange, app, lending platform, debit card, and more. The native CRO gives users a huge variety of perks and can be staked at the time of this writing for over 10% APY. Potential for high earning high amount of interest when storing digital assets on Crypto.com, and long-term goal of building cryptocurrency adoption on the whole. So the funding methods for Crypto.com are basically crypto transfers, bank transfers, credit card, and debit card. At the time of this writing, there are over 200 cryptocurrencies and over 80 countries accepted. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the history of CRO. Crypto.com started in 2016 and ran a successful ICO in 2017 where they launched their now discontinued MCO. It now appears that Crypto.com has a broader goal of accelerating mass adoption of cryptocurrency. They're focusing on enabling cryptocurrency payments around the world. A large emphasis has been placed on the interaction between the customer and the merchants. Crypto.com gives the ability for both the customer and the merchant to choose the currency they pay and get paid in. CRO formally got started in December of 2018 with an airdrop through the mobile application. The airdrop lasted 6 months and was locked for an additional year after that. CRO started becoming more open to the public with the launch of the Crypto.com exchange. Suddenly, owners of CRO were able to stake their coins at 20% APY within the exchange. Since the launch of the exchange in 2020, Crypto.com has piled on a range of different incentives for buying, staking, and spending CRO. The incentives range from access to their syndicate events to discounts on the exchange itself. On August 2nd, 2020, Crypto.com discontinued MCO in favor of CRO. Holders of MCO were able to swap their MCO for CRO at a rate of 1:33. Although the swap caused some outrage amongst the Crypto.com user base, many argue that this was the right decision, at least business decision, moving forward. Any functionality that was previously attributed to MCO has since been wrapped into the CRO. Crypto.com ecosystem has been massively simplified, and all features and perks are received by holding on to the single Crypto.com CRO. In 2022, Crypto.org opted to rebrand the coin as Cronos, although CRO ticker remained the same. Alright, I want to talk about some of the advantages of Cronos. The first advantage is the 10 to 14% APY, at least as of the writing of this, that users receive for staking the CRO on Crypto.com exchange. The second advantage is by staking your CRO and earning that amount, you also gain access to the Crypto.com syndicate events. The syndicate is a weekly event where Crypto.com offers users the ability to purchase cryptocurrencies at a discounted price, usually 50% off. The third advantage is tiered discounts on trading fees within the exchange, and by staking more CRO, you pay less fees. Another advantage of Cronos is the Crypto.com Visa debit card. The Crypto.com Visa debit card is perhaps the most appealing aspect of the entire Crypto.com ecosystem. The Visa debit card was in fact the platform on which Crypto.com first launched their ICO. There are 5 tiers of cards available to the public. Users can unlock higher and higher tiers on the Visa debit card by staking more CRO within the Crypto.com mobile application. The bottom tier is free for all users and offers the user the smallest number of perks. The highest tier requires users to stake an eye-popping 400,000 USD worth of CRO. All of the benefits of the higher tiers include all of the benefits of the lower tiers have, and much more. Alright, let's talk about some of the different cards that are available. You have the free card. Crypto.com offers a free card to anyone wishing to spend their cryptocurrency. By using the free Crypto.com card, you earn 1% paid in CRO for all purchases. The free card is perfect for anyone wishing to try out the Crypto.com services and earn a bit of crypto cashback for their purchases. Then you have the Ruby Red card. The real benefits start to build up once you stake some CRO tokens. In order to unlock the Ruby Red card, you need to stake at least $400 USD worth of CRO. After staking this, you get a 100% Spotify membership rebate, among other things. This rebate is paid, you guessed it, in CRO. Lastly, you get the double amount of cash back you got from the free card, going from 1% to 2% cash back on absolutely everything spent. Next up, we have the J Green or Indigo card. That tier starts to be for the more serious investors. In order to unlock this tier, you need to stake at least $4,000 USD in CRO. You need to keep the you get to keep the Spotify rebate from the Ruby Red tier. Additionally, you will get a 100% rebate on your Netflix subscription. By holding this tier of cards, you will also get free access to an airport lounge located at all major airports. Finally, you also get 3% cash back on all your purchases compared to the previous 1 and 2%. Alright, we have 2 more cards I want to go over briefly. The Icy White and Rose Gold card is where the benefits are taken to a whole nother level. This tier of card comes with all the benefits explained in earlier cards and more, but it requires a stake of 40,000 USD worth of CRO. Continuing with the rebates, the Icy White Rose Gold card will give you a 100% rebate on Amazon Prime as well, and that is in addition, of course, to the 100% rebate on Netflix and the 100% rebate on Spotify. Furthermore, you will also get 10% cash back on all Expedia purchases. Crypto.com will reward anyone in this tier with a merchandise welcome pack, a bonus 2% interest through Crypto.com Earn, and exclusive access to Crypto.com Private. Crypto.com Private is a service where you can purchase large amounts of cryptocurrency at once, as well as gain access to industry events and research reports. With the tier of this card, you may take a friend into the airport lounge and earn 4% on all your purchases. And lastly, we have the Obsidian Black card. The Obsidian Black card is the highest tier offered by Crypto.com and requires an astronomical stake of $400,000 USD worth of CRO. The main difference between the Obsidian Black card and the Icy White card is a couple of travel perks, an additional 1% cash back, bringing it up to around 5% on all purchases. You also get 10% on Airbnb purchases, and you'll be flying in style. The Obsidian Black users get access to a private jet. So, paying with CRO, Crypto.com has an entire service dedicated to helping you spend your CRO. They have signed on a number of various companies to their pay program. More than 300 brands actually, and 300,000 shops in 30 countries have all been integrated into Crypto.com pay program. Each shop or brand offers slightly different cashback options ranging from 1% to 10%. If you will be spending your money anyway, you might as well earn crypto cashback while you are at it. Disadvantages of Cronos. The disadvantages of CRO have everything to do with its infancy as a project. New projects tend to have low liquidity, limited use case, and incomplete technology. CRO unfortunately fits a lot of these categories. It is too early to tell whether or not CRO will carve out its niche within the broader cryptocurrency market. The biggest disadvantage of CRO is that only 1/5 of the total supply is in current circulation. This creates a lot of uncertainty in the direction of the overall project, not to mention the price of CRO. Alright, where can you buy CRO? The most obvious place to buy CRO is the Crypto.com exchange itself. However, CRO is on several exchanges and can be bought on a range of other platforms such as Huobi or KuCoin or several others. Again, I got this article over from CryptoVantage.com, and now I want to discuss a little bit more detail on my own personal strategy with Cronos. You can also do what I do and get CRO for completely free. That's right, I never pay 1 single cent or Satoshi for any CRO. I'm using a free method, a couple free methods and strategies to collect and accumulate it, and you can do the very same thing and also pay no cost for it either. What you'll want to do is after you've signed up for Crypto.com, even if you don't go through the KYC yet, make sure that you go to your app store, whether it be Android or Apple, and download the Crypto.com app on your smartphone. The download and setup of this app is identical to pretty much any other app you have ever used. Just make sure you follow the prompts and select your 6-digit PIN as well. Okay, now that you have the app downloaded and set up, you will then log into your Crypto.com app and look at the top right corner of your screen. This is definitely on the top right, at least on the Android app. I think it's the same on the Apple, but don't hold me to that. You're looking for a little flag with the word missions. This is where you want to go every time you log into this app. And I recommend you do this once in the morning and once in the evening before you go to bed. Once you clicked missions up on the top right, you're going to want to click the box that says unlock. This will give you a diamond. You can then click vault and collect that diamond. You will then have a diamond in your vault. After you do that, you will see a little countdown timer that tells you how long you have to wait before you can come in and unlock another diamond. If you keep up with the timer, you should be able to collect 1 if not 2 diamonds each and every day. So what are you supposed to do with these diamonds? Well, for now, nothing. You simply want them to accumulate in your vault until you hit a certain number of them. That magic number happens to be 25. You are working to get to the point where you will have 25 diamonds in your vault as quickly as possible. If you do this every day, it should take you no longer than 25 days, often even quicker if you can get to some of those days. So once you have accumulated at least 25 diamonds in your vault, you're going to click on the Store tab next to the Vault tab. Once you're in the store, you're going to look for an item that says Mystery Box. This should be near the top, but either way, should be easy to find. It should have the price of 25 diamonds listed on it as well. You're going to click this option and purchase this mystery box for 25 diamonds. This mystery box will have an undisclosed amount of CRO inside just for you. And here's the best part. You can keep going. You can keep collecting those diamonds, 1 or 2 diamonds each and every day until you have 25 diamonds. Each time you cross that 25 diamond level, go ahead and purchase another mystery box and receive even more free CRO for you to add to what you already have now. We want to make sure and start doing this as soon as humanly possible while the current price of CRO is still extremely low. If you're reading this on my blog, you can click on the banner below to get started at Crypto.com right now. Otherwise, you can log into ViralStacking.com and go to your downline builder and download it there as well. Now, in my personal opinion, this coin could possibly have a very, very bright future since a lot of people say it's going to have the same path as the BNB from Binance, but it's hard to tell for sure. I know I will be holding a certain amount of CRO in my own portfolio, but I'm not spending a dime on it. And how am I doing this? Well, I'm using the method mentioned above with the Crypto.com app, and I'm also simply using the Dutchy Final Auto Faucet to collect tons of it on straight up autopilot. You can use it to collect CRO on autopilot along with 70 other coins all simultaneously. All you have to do is click the banner to get started. All right, guys, so there you go. There's two ways to easily and freely collect and build up your stash of CRO, your stash of Chronos for your cryptocurrency portfolio. I think in the future we may look at different ways of staking it once we've gotten enough from trading in these diamonds for mystery boxes and then those mystery boxes for the CRO itself. I think the last mystery box that I purchased had over 7 CRO coins in it, so I definitely can't complain. At this rate, I'm going to be able to stack it pretty quickly. And once we've gotten a little bit more, we can talk about some of the different ways to stake it and what might be the most profitable and what might make the most sense overall. Now, on that subject, I do want to go ahead and throw out there that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say, do, or write should be taken as financial advice. Always talk to a financial professional. Always make sure you do your own due diligence and your own research. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. And just make sure that you use a mature thought process about it. Never use more than you can afford to lose. Always be willing to lose what you use. And understand that cryptocurrency, like many things, is high risk in general. But that's my strategy. That's what I'm doing to lower my risk as much as possible, is just not putting forth any of my own money and just using a little bit of elbow grease, clicking in an app once or twice a day, as well as, clicking a few ads over at Dutchy Final Auto Faucet to get it on autopilot with their auto faucet there. So I know that's a lot of information. I know this is a long video. I do apologize, but I just wanted to be as thorough as possible about the coin itself and the different ways that I am using to currently accumulate it. So if you have any questions, as always, you can go ahead and leave them down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer those for you as quickly as possible, at least to the best of my knowledge. Make sure that if you like this video, got anything out of it, or you're just enjoying the series and want to support us, go ahead and like this video, make sure you're subscribed, and that helps the algorithms on these video platforms show these videos to more people. And the more people that see these videos, the more people get involved with crypto. And the more people that get involved with crypto, the more the prices go up. So it's kind of a win-win scenario for everybody involved. Thank you so much for watching these videos. It really does mean the world to me each and every time. I really appreciate it. I don't take it for granted. And I will talk to you in the next video. Thanks again.